Hi, I'm Sarah with SJ Style Design, and today we're going to be making the giant daisy granny square. This granny square is great. It can be used in a lot of different ways, anything from a blanket to a cardigan, a sweater. You could put it in a purse. Right now I'm loving the fanny pack, so super versatile. You can use any medium weight yarn of your choice. I like to use 3 different colors, one for the center, one for the petals, and one for the border. I'm choosing to use Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek. I have tobacco, mustard, and ivory, but you can use any color that you're feeling. You can mix and match, and make it your own. So, starting off with the middle, I am starting with a 4.5 millimeter hook. You can use whatever hook works for you. The yarn suggests 6 millimeters, but I like to go a little bit smaller. I guess I'm a loose crocheter. But usually the smaller the hook size, the tighter the stitch. All right. So with our hook, we're going to start off making a slip knot. And then we are going to chain 4. All right, so after I've chained 4, I'm going to insert my hook back into my first chain and make a slip stitch. So I'm inserting it, so I yarn over, pull through one more time. And as you can see, I've made this tiny little circle that's going to be the very center of our daisy. So from here, we are going to chain 3. And this is going to count as my very first double crochet. This round 1, has 12 total double crochets. So including this one, 12. So I have 11 more left to make. So to make a double crochet, we are going to yarn over, insert my hook into the center of the circle, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through your remaining loops. So I now have 2 stitches. So you keep working your way around until you get 12. All right, and after your 12th stitch, you are going to finish your round by slip stitching into the top of your very first stitch here. So as you can see it's right here. I'm gonna insert my hook, yarn over, pull through again to finish my slip stitch. So from here, I'm going to cut my yarn, yarn over, and pull through. All right, that's the first round. So I like to keep my ends nice and tight and tied off. So right now I have this loose one in the back here. So I am going to pull it a little bit, and then I am going to work its way up, kind of weaving it through. You can use a tapestry needle for this too, but I am weaving it through up to the top. And then I'm going to tie it to this top stitch. This is not a step that you need. I just like to do this because it keeps my 2 pieces of yarn together. For my next round 2, I am coming in with my ivory yarn for my petals. So this round is going to consist of 12 triple treble crochet clusters. So that is a cluster of treble crochets, 3 in each cluster. So that is 1 in each stitch all the way around. That sounds like a mouthful, but it's super simple. I'll take you through it. So you can attach your yarn anywhere you would like in this round. I'm just gonna hook it on over here. I like to tie my yarn in. Some people just like to loop through and start stitching, but I'm going to tie mine in because if you are making a sweater, a bag, a blanket, those all have a lot of movement and I want to avoid unraveling. All right, so now that I have it attached, I'm going to insert my hook into that first stitch and I'm going to chain 4. So this chain 4 is going to count as my first treble crochet in my cluster. So to create my second treble crochet, I'm going to yarn over twice, insert into that same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2 more, and then normally with a treble crochet you would yarn over and pull through these final 2, but we're making a cluster. So we want to group those together. So right now I have 2. I need to make my third. So to make my third, I'm going to yarn over twice again, insert my hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more. So now you can see I have 3 treble crochets, one a little bit with our chains in there. But so we have our 3 stitches. To finish off my cluster, I'm going to yarn over and then pull through all 3. So we've created a nice little petal for my daisy. So we need 12 total. So I need 11 more. So in between clusters, I chain 2. And then I'm going to start in the next stitch. So yarn over twice, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's the first one. Yarn over twice, into that stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's my second stitch. I need one more, so yarn over twice, insert into that stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more. So now I have all 3 plus my first cluster. So I have 4 loops total. I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull through all 4. So now I have 2 petals. So you're working your way around until you get all 12. All right, and I'm finishing up my 12th stitch here. Whoop! Oh, saved it, nice. So chain that final 2, and then you're going to be hooking back up to the top of your chain forward, so the top of that first stitch. So slip stitch in there. So yarn over, pull through again. We're going to cut the yarn off, yarn over, pull through, and tighten her up. So it's okay if it makes a little cup like this. We're going to loosen her up a little bit. So if you're using a bigger crochet hook, it's already going to be a little bit looser. But I like to keep mine nice and tight like that. So that is the end of round 2. So for round 3, my border, I'm coming in with mustard. You can attach this wherever you'd like. I'm going to attach it right where I left off. I just have this habit where I like to keep my stitches together. And once again, I'm going to tie it off, but you could just loop it through and start. All right, so here we're going to be making the granny square. So I'm going to start off right away by making the first corner. So I am going to insert my hook into the space right here. So that's my channel space in between my clusters. And I am going to chain 3. This chain 3 counts as my very first double crochet, and I'm working in sets of 3 double crochets all the way around. So I have 1 double crochet, so I'm going to do 2 more. So yarn over, insert my hook in the space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more. So I'm going to do 1 more. So now I have 3 double crochets. I'm going to chain 2 because this is my corner. And then I'm going to make 3 more double crochets. So as you can see, I have made my corner. So now working my way across, I am going to do 3 double crochets in the next 2 chain spaces. Now to create my next corner, I'm going to do the same thing that I did in my first. So I have 2 sets of double crochets with a chain 2 in the middle. All right, I just completed my second corner. I am now going to put 3 double crochets in the next 2 spaces, and then followed by my following corner, which is 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and I'm just going to keep working my way all the way around until I have 4 sides and 4 corners. All right, so now to complete my granny square, I'm going to slip stitch into the top of this very first chain 3 that I made. So I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull through. And then I'm going to cut this off yarn over, and pull through. And there's my square. So you are going to want to block these, and then also you're going to want to weave in all of these ends with your tapestry needle. But we have our nice, neat, giant daisy granny square. Thanks for listening. I'm Sarah with SJ Style Design.